Hey sweet friends, it's Christy. We're going to try this one more time. Of course, every time I try to do a live video, there is something that interferes with that, so I was disconnected from the internet. So we're going to go ahead and try to restart this thing again. Once again, I'm Christy with Hope for Every Day, and I'm so glad that you're able to join us today. It's Friday, and I am so glad. I've been struggling all week with not feeling real well. Have had some cold stuff going on, allergy stuff going on, and also wanted to share with you guys that I have been having some issues with my neck and my back that is going to require some surgery next Thursday. It's going to be pretty extensive surgery. I have a few disc issues, and then also have a broke bone in my back, and then I've also had some major trouble in my neck and just constant pain and that kind of thing. So I will not be live after Wednesday next week, and it'll probably be, I would say, 4, 5, 6 weeks that I won't be with you. But if you would follow our blog at hopefororeveryday.com, I will be typing, so I will be posting a blog. So if you still want to get some hope from us and do life together, then you feel free to follow our blog. I probably won't blog the first week. I'll be in the hospital almost 6 days. So after that, I'll be able to blog and get back with you guys live. But continue, if you will, to pray for me, to lift me up. I know this is one way God's trying to shut me up again. So anyway, they are going to have to cut my throat kind of like this way here to do my neck surgery. So I won't be able to talk a whole lot, but you know what? God's got a plan. And sometimes it is be still and know that I'm God. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, sweet friends, as I go into the hospital next Thursday. So y'all continue to lift me up. I will be with you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And like I said, join our blog at hopefororeveryday.com. So what I wanted to discuss with you today was something I've been thinking about for quite a while now that I've wanted to share. And my husband and I were actually talking about it the other day. What are we doing to make our mark in the world? Is it by working? Is it by money? Is it by having the biggest house, the nicest furniture? Just what is it that you're doing every day that I guess is the most important in your life, and the most, that you find yourself doing? What is that mark that you're leaving on the world? That was really important to me, because the more I got to thinking about that, I was thinking about in my job, in my church life, in Celebrate Recovery, where Ronnie and I lead at Shelter Church. Am I making a difference on people? Am I showing people that I love Jesus? Am I showing people that I have Jesus and that I want to be a walking example of Him? And what's more important to me? Is it making money? Is it just anything? But does it come over you sharing for Jesus? And are you winning people to the Lord? And in this time, this little small dash in our life prior, we have the dash on a grave. It's what you do in that dash that really makes the difference. So what are you doing to make a difference? Is it work, where you're forgetting to make a life and losing out on all the time with your children, grandchildren? You may not have family. Just enjoying life, taking a walk outside. This is one of my pet peeves, even though I love doing live on Facebook, is how much time people spend on Facebook. Honest to God story, everywhere me and Ronnie go, we have to sit back and laugh when we go out to eat, because couples are sitting across from each other, and the whole time we're eating, they're like this, never said a word to each other. And I thought, wow, what a sad life this has come to. Social media is great, But what's happened to the part where we really connect with people live, where we go knock on somebody's door and bring them a pie or cookies, or visit them when they're in the hospital? You know, I think life is getting so fast forwarded that we forget to see what really matters. And you know, the Lord wants us to really work on connecting with people and being in relationship with people. And how does that happen when you're on Facebook, when you're on Twitter, LinkedIn, social media? I know I do all these things due to me being in ministry and for my book and this, that, and the other. But then there's time to put it down. And there's time to spend time with my husband. There's time for me to stop and take time to make a phone call to my children. There's time to make a life and just going outside and walking, you know, with my husband. And I think a lot of us are missing that when we constantly are letting our children have their nose in video games all the time instead of playing outside. Where did that time used to go where we really learned really good values from our parents and stuff, and the things that used to be? It's great that they try to make this world better and update social media and all this new stuff that we're getting, and talk to Siri. Siri, turn my lights out. Siri, cook my food. Siri, do this. Siri, do that. Oh my God, where's Mom and Dad? You know, where? I want to get up and turn my light switch on. It just, to me, it just blows my mind. And of course, I get on a rant and rave about that because it is just my pet peeve. I see so many families losing so much life because of social media. So if that's you, sweet friend, I encourage you to go spend time with your family. Get off of Facebook for a few minutes. Go see the beauty of what God has created outside. Go visit a friend that you haven't visited in a while. Go, you know, help somebody that's needing some help. Get outside and go to a park. Just whatever it is that you can do to make the time in that dash matter. And so one of the things that, a couple of things I want to share with you real quick was, number one in this is to enjoy life's simplicity. Haven't we made it complicated enough here lately? How many times do we feel like life is too complicated? I feel that way almost every day. The better question to ask is, how many times do we tend to complicate things? If we actually took the time to look outside our busy lives and relax, we would notice how simple and beautiful everything is. Take a nice stroll in the park, hear the sounds of birds chirping, lie on the beach and watch the sunrise or sunset, smell the flowers, feel the breeze, most of all, laugh. Take the time out of each day to enjoy life's simplicity. Number two, follow your passion. Life is too short to be doing things that don't make you happy. So why do you do something when you're absolutely dreading it? We know all people who are money hungry. They don't care what they do and how they feel as long as they're bringing home enough dough for them to live in luxury. If this happens, chances are you're not going to be happy because you will be miserable trying to earn that money to make yourself happy. Take your interest in hobbies and create a masterpiece that will lead you to a lifelong happiness. Number three, work hard. Nothing in life comes easy. To accomplish something, we must work hard. Don't complain about not getting anything if you don't expend the effort necessary to get it. There's a difference between saying you want to do something and actually doing it. Go out there and work for it. Extreme dedication, especially in doing what you love, builds character. It gives you the ability to be proud of yourself and motivates others to follow in your footsteps. This is why ministry is so important to me. This is why I decided to do this live Facebook, because this is what matters in my life, is letting other people hear about Jesus, letting other people hear about hope, letting other people hear how this broken hot mess has gotten through her life and how God has brought me way beyond what I could have ever imagined, broken and all. Spread happiness. This is what we do. We're often caught up in life's downside, complaining, our hardships, what we're going through, relationships. There's so many things to be happy about. It isn't hard to spread happiness to others. The best way is to simply smile, give somebody a hug, listen to what they have to say, and lend someone a helping hand. Just the other day, I saw an adorable homeless boy outside the grocery store. I was just opening my chocolate bar as I walked in. I went up to him and gave it to him. Boy, did it put the biggest smile on his face. These small gestures make such a huge difference. Make yourself happy by spreading happiness to others. Love everyone, including strangers and people who have hurt you. That's hard. To me, the most important one. Sure, we betray and hurt people all the time, but what's holding on to hate gonna do? It's gonna take all that negativity that comes your way and turn it into kindness. Why do you take time out of your day to hate someone or wish harm upon them? What are you going to gain out of it? Absolutely nothing. It will only consume your thoughts and make you unhappy. Instead, love everyone, because every day someone brings something new and interesting to our lives that can help us learn and grow. Plus, it takes too much energy to hate. Have you ever noticed that? You just feel so drab and so pressured down when you are just full of hate and unforgiveness. Life's too short to hold on to hate, sweet friends, and our world needs more love. Have a beautiful mind, a beautiful heart, and try to see the world through others' perspective. See the good in everything. Forgive those who have wronged you and give back to the world. The experience will be rewarding and everlasting. 7, explore the world. Think about how people in this world are different, how each person has their own story. Our world is so diverse, sweet friends, so take the opportunity to travel. Go out of your way to learn about other cultures, explore different cities, and meet new amazing people. The beauty of exploring the world allows you to gain a bigger perspective on life other than your own. And the last one I want to leave with you is share your voice. Everyone has some sort of message that they want to share in this world. There are many ways to convey your feelings, whether it be writing, singing, drawing, playing the guitar, or just whatever it may be. It may be scary at first, just like it is for me, but the first step is having the courage to share your experience. Have the courage to be vulnerable. Have the courage to lay your life and your struggles and your problems out there where somebody else can learn from you. You'd be surprised at how many other people can relate to you. You owe it to yourself to be remembered. I'm only beginning, sweet friends, to leave my mark in this world by sharing live on Facebook and through my book. So now, sweet friend, it's your turn. And I hope that this helps you, and these 8 things that I shared with you today will help you in beginning to live your life more fully. You want to get out of depression. You want to get out of this oppression that Satan's had on you. Do these things, sweet friend, and I promise you, you will see a new beginning. I have. So this is Christy with Hope for Every Day. I am your blog, but this is your voice. We want to hear from you. Please send any testimonies, praise reports, struggles, life issues, just whatever you'd like us to talk about. Send me questions at hopeknowsyourname@gmail.com or at hopeforeveryday.com. Please remember, while I am out for the next couple of weeks, to get on our blog, so you will be able to actually be getting the blog, which I will be typing and writing as I lay up in the bed, and hopefully have a speedy recovery where I can get back to doing what I love, and that is ministering to all of you guys, praying for you. Ronnie and I love y'all so much, and you don't have any idea how the comments that you leave for me encourage me on a daily basis. There have been times this last week that I will admit to you I have been extremely depressed and upset about having this surgery and not really looking forward to going through it. But once again, I'm a believer in Jesus. And I know that God has a plan. I know that while I'm laying there, that I will be able to listen to His Word through my iPod, listen to His precious music, read on Facebook, just be able to get alone with Him for a little while. And I guarantee you, I will come back to you on Facebook Live after a few weeks and be much stronger and feel much better and not be in 24-hour pain. But I want to thank you all for praying for us. Please lift Ronnie up in your prayers. We have no family here in Tennessee, so we're kind of going through this alone. And I know it's going to be hard on him to try to take care of me, his patient, which is not a very good one. Let me tell you, I do not do pain very well. But with the Lord being by my side, I know that I will endure this. I know I'll come out better, and it's just something that we got to do to help my body get along and help me to start feeling a little bit better. It's actually gotten to the point where I have failed several times within the last 2 weeks, and just really time for this surgery. So I'm going to keep on smiling. I'm going to keep on loving Jesus, and I'm going to keep loving you guys. And let us hear from you. I will see you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And so I am looking forward to it. Have such a blessed weekend, sweet friends. Get along with Jesus. Love on Him. Let Him love on you. And I will see you Monday. This is Christy for Hope for Every Day. Have a blessed weekend.